There's magicians, there's sorcerers, and then there's the Doctor. Nope, not that one. The single most powerful magic user on the face of the earth. The Doctor is eternal, having existed as a mantle since the dawn of time and passed on over the ages. Each Doctor possesses the collective knowledge of his predecessors, making every new incarnation more powerful than the last. He can change matter with a thought, teleport masses away, and he can even stop the earth from turning for as long as he wishes. But the mantle of the Doctor is much like a powerful weapon, its only weakness being its user. In previous Authority videos, I spoke about the Changers. They also had a Doctor on their roster, one who was eliminated by the actions of Henry Bendix. The mantle was passed on to the Dutch Jeroen Thorndike. Jeroen had a huge problem. He was a strung-out heroin junkie. When Jenny Sparks found out he inherited the immeasurable powers of the Doctor and approached him to join her authority, Jeroen repeatedly rebuked her as he preferred to get high and play Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm sure he'd get along swell with Scott Pilgrim. Jeroen was so obnoxious about his duties as Doctor that Jenny had to shoot herself in the head to get him off his lazy ass. As I stated, the Doctor possesses all the knowledge of his predecessors, including the fact that Jenny Sparks is a spirit of the 20th century. If she dies, so does the century. He finally steps up and uses his abilities to heal her, though he makes it clear her revival took a year off the ecosystem's lifespan. Over the course of the Authority's tenure, Jeroen remains the weakest link due to his drug addiction. It also didn't help that he was highly temperamental. He had a fling with fellow teammate Engineer, one she quickly broke off when she realized how severe his addiction was. When she starts a relationship with Jack Hawksmoor, the Doctor throws several tantrums about it. The team reaches celebrity levels of fame, and Jeroen marries pop diva Lola Velez, heavily implied to be a parody of Jennifer Lopez. On their honeymoon, Jeroen overdoses on heroin and ends up in a coma, leaving him MIA during missions when he was desperately needed. This didn't sit too well with his teammates. A blood transfusion from Midnighter eventually revives him, but Jeroen isn't done dropping the ball. The team faces off against John Clay, a supervillain who gains power from fame and establishes a religious cult to garner more and more of it. The Doctor is instrumental in defeating Clay, also cutting ties with Lola in the process, who is so obsessed with her buttocks that Jeroen enlarges it to grotesque proportions. But he learns all the wrong lessons from his encounter with Clay, as he chooses to establish his own religion, one that would provide comfort for those left disillusioned by conventional religions. His teammates warned him he was biting off more than he can chew, and this was proven when organizations with a vendetta against the Authority started targeting the Doctor's followers. He disbands the churches after this, turning them all into butterflies, but seeks solace in the arms of an old friend. Bendix eventually sends Rose Tattoo, the spirit of murder, to kill the Doctor. She does so by having sex with him because that's what happens when you mess around with the spirit of murder, and captures his soul, preventing him from moving to the afterlife and passing on the mantle to a new Doctor. His soul is eventually freed, allowing the emergence of a new Doctor, Palestinian would-be suicide bomber Habib bin Hassan. His first order of duty as Doctor was to broker actual peace in the Middle East. Characters are often quick to refer to him as a better Doctor than Jeroen because he lacks the drug addiction, and yeah, it would be very easy to judge Jeroen and call him a flawed human being. While he did bail on his allies a lot, he also did his fair share in saving the world. With the war between Israel and Palestine still ongoing, I'm curious to see which Dr. James Gunn and Warner Bros. Will pick for Superman Legacy and the Authority's own feature film. The Dutch Junkie or the walking anti-Israeli propaganda? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.